black magic, the witchcraft, the spells that were sent to you are starting to boomerang back to sender. And the witches and warlocks that were involved, they don't know what to do. This is a quick message from the universe. Chosen one. Chosen one, you got into some situations with people who turned out to be witches and warlocks. Um and the thing is, chosen one, this message right here, this what I'm getting is this judgment or this specific curse or whatever that's happening to these witches and warlocks. This goes back a span. This ain't just like you've been people been putting magic on you since you were a child, chosen one. People have been putting magic, people have been putting spells, people have been putting things on you since you were a little kid. And you've been this is how powerful you are, chosen one. But I am seeing that there was some of these witches and warlocks because you come from a witch and a warlock on both sides, natural born, right? And this is what gives you that bloodline, that special bloodline. Because a lot of these witches and warlocks aren't first off, 90% of these witches and warlocks is even out here playing with this magic, playing with this stuff. They learned that shit out of books, right? And then like 10% are original by blood frequency actual warlocks who have the ability to manipulate energy, because that's all magic is energy and frequency manipulation. All right, and some beings can do this naturally, which makes you a witch or a warlock, right? And when you can create your own magic, your own rituals, you can create your own spells. But you got these witches and warlocks who, you know, the ones that were good, right? Like somebody, I'm seeing like somebody's grandma or, somebody's great granddad. Somebody put a covering spell over you, right? Because they understood that your life was going to be, they foreseen it, right? You had like a future teller or a fortune teller or like a psychic. This where you get that gift from too, because you are psychic, you are a fortune teller. You can tell what's going to happen before it happened. You got this from somebody in your family. Well, this person, they seen your life, and they seen that you were going to be under heavy spiritual attack, and so they put a spiritual covering on you. Also, this covering sort of kept your powers hidden so you could slide through the cracks, right? Until you got old enough to activate it. And this is why some of you took a long time in activating these special abilities or things that you have. But chosen one, you've been going through this your whole life. People have been putting spells, black magic, doing all types of things to you since you were a child, trying to take you down, chosen one. And it hasn't worked. None of these things that they've tried to do to you, chosen one, have worked, and you've been able to survive. Um, and not only survive, you've been able to thrive, because some of the times when you was in your worst situations where these witches and warlocks were trying to attack you spiritually, physically, and financially, because we know financial is a part of energy. People got to start looking at their finances as energy, because money is only the physical manifestation of energy, because we have to put out energy to make money, right? So your finances is a big thing in this life. If your finance, you ain't gonna never be able to get your finances straight until you fix that spiritual, right? That shit, being broke is a spiritual thing, man. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all got uh energy blockages on your finances. So, you know, man, listen, tap in with me, you know. But a lot you've been going through this, and you've been going through this for a while. But see, chosen one, the thing about you is you come from that rare breed. You come from full blooded witches and warlocks, or you know, full blooded different beings, right? Now, and witches and warlocks, I don't like to say that term because it got such a bad stigma on it, and they did this purposely. But this is a group of individuals who know how to naturally manipulate energy. This is why, like the kings and queens, the pharaohs, they used to go to sorcerers, or you know, witches and warlocks, magicians, for certain things, right? Because these people purposely know how to. These are powerful beings, right? And you come from a full line of that. Not only that, you come from a royal breed of that, and so you got to understand and understand this is why you've been going through what you've been going through your whole life, and this is why you have lost a lot of family members. Well, chosen one, everywhere that you have went, right, you have been doing a lot of traveling, because everywhere you try to live somewhere, it gets crazy and you end up going, because this witch or these warlocks, this specific code has been tracking you, and you can always tell the signs when they find you. They've also sent people into your life. Some of you, coming out of these humiliation rituals, coming out of all these situations, you were fighting heavy addictions because you couldn't sleep. You needed things to keep you up. You needed things to sleep. And so you was fighting a lot of heavy. A lot of y'all went through the chosen one Olympics sedated, and you had to fight an addiction when you came out that situation. And when you went places, the people that was coming up to you like, yo, you got this, you got that, or and having shit, them they being involved in the code, chosen one. A lot, some of y'all ain't, some of y'all are famous, some of y'all are, you know, because I'm seeing famous people, some of y'all are, you know, already on, and they're sending these witches and warlocks into your life right now. Chat, it's the fourth quarter. If you meeting somebody in this time of the year, man, and you getting a weird feeling about them, don't trust it, man. Me personally, I'm not doing no new friends in the fourth quarter. This is the witchy months. You made it through the whole year. This is where shit gets weird. And they're gonna try. They're trying to send. They want to take you out with a bang. Either trick you off the streets, somehow get close to you, drug you, unalive you, make you lose your career, fuck your career up. If you're meeting people in these times, you gotta chill. Cause these people are desperate, chosen one. You gotta understand. They did magic, they did rituals. Some of these people have made deals with spirits, promising them your soul, promising them you. So they're still out here trying to do something to you, trying to take you down. You know, so you gotta move like that. But and the fact that this magic is backfiring on their ass, man. These people trying to do anything to say they ass. So chosen one, you gotta understand, man. Move around, man. You know, or stay put, but don't put yourself out there too much. But the black magic, the spell work that all any witch who was involved with you throughout your whole life is returning to them now because you're activated and they don't know why or what is happening.